Hi guys, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you applying some of the adhesive vinyl that we got from Expressions. If you guys ordered any of these Halloween packs, and it doesn't, I mean, whether you ordered that or whether you have some adhesive on hand or want to order any that's, you know, like similar to these colors or anything like that. But I just wanted to show you working with this, and this is Caesar brand is what this one is. So I've never personally worked with Caesar regular adhesive, so I thought it would be a great video to demo it and see how it kind of works out. And then so we're going to go through that. I've already pre-cut a bunch of different things. So like this is that glow in the dark, and I'll turn the lights off here in a little bit. These are some of the, like you can see, that's the pattern paper, and then the black, and then that's the glow in the dark, so those will glow. I did another one. So these are all completely free files that are already in Cricut Design Space. They are for access. So you got Boo Crew, more booze please. We got Witches Be Trippin'. And we've got Along Came a Spider. This one right here is that like pearl adhesive, so it looks like this. All right, so that's that one. So I wanted to try to test out as many of these as I could. Like I said, these are all Caesar. So there's that one. It said Along Came a Spider. And inside of the bowl, we're gonna put this spider, which is that black gold glitter. So but those are going to be on one bowl. And then there is this Hocus Pocus, which is also, it's just like this pearl. I can't grab it really quick. Well, actually, here it is. So it's just like that pearl. Same stuff. So we're going to try that. And then this is just orange. It's going to be pumpkin. So that's going to go on the back of the bowl that says Hocus Pocus. And then I've got Which Better Have My Candy. So see, these are some of the ones that we're going to apply today. I think this is oh, and then if we have enough time here in a second, I'm going to apply this one on a canvas. So this one is a haunted home, is a happy home, and it's going to have these little ghosts, but it's going to be the outline with that glow in the dark stuff. And then I did the purple in that purple metallic stuff. So when it came to this glow in the dark stuff, I told you guys before, if you guys watched my previous video when I hauled this stuff in, this is regular adhesive. Look at how thick this stuff is. You can see how it takes a while for it to kind of bend back down. I cut this on like premium. All of these I cut on premium vinyl, except for this one right here. I cut it and it didn't work. So what I did was I ended up putting it on metallic poster board. So in case you get this, because it's so thick, it's hard to explain, but you can see how thick that is. Because normally with a regular piece of vinyl, let me show you really quick. So a regular piece of vinyl wouldn't stick like that. So you can see how that's a regular piece, and the glow in the dark is super, super thick. It's kind of like when you make a milkshake and you want it thick. This is super, super thick stuff. So I did end up cutting this on metallic poster board, and it cut perfectly, and it did not cut all the way through. And then when it came to the metallic, I just put it on the metallic vinyl settings. But I chose premium. The reason why, because this is really thick like outside vinyl, so I just cut it all on the premium. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. So the first thing that I want to work on is our cuts. So I'm going to talk about that really quick. So I just figured it would be a great way to show. And then that 12 by 12 mat that I hauled in, I'm going to use this to kind of be my cushion a little bit to kind of work with these. So that's just what I'm using today for this. All right, so these cups, so let me talk about the cups. I got these from just our local thrift store. You can see how cute they are. Look at that design inside. They're green. I got these for about 10 cents a piece, I believe. So I don't know where you would really find something like this. I'm just showing you on something different, like textured, because these have those lines in it. So I thought it would be a great way to show you that. But I thought these would look super cute for Halloween. I think they might sell something like this at either Walmart or Kmart or Target or something. I bet you anything. But I tried to look at the bottom, and they don't have, like, this is the only one that had like a stamp on it that looks like this. So I'm really not too sure if it came in like a little china dish set or what it is. But I just thought they would be super cute for Halloween. Like I said, I found those at our secondhand store. And then these bowls, I've talked about them before when I did that Ray Dunn inspired. These bowls are at Walmart for 88 cents, so I thought we would try these. So on this one right here, which kind of looks a little bit of a hot mess, these ones are that glow in the dark. They were going to be the scrap pieces from the outlines of these ghosts to throw away. And I just threw them all the way around this bowl because when we turn the light off, it's going to glow. So I'm going to turn the light off here in a little bit, and I'll show you that. So that's what I did with those scraps. You could have stuck them on your cell phone case, whatever it may be. All right, so let's start with the cups first. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So what I'm going to do with these cups, because I'm going to kind of have them stacked on my counter like this, kind of alternate. So I'm going to put one on this side, that, you know what I mean, where the handles are opposite. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use my little mat here to put these down. Now, I had to get off for a second. We had the internet guy here fixing everything. So one thing is I researched the one that came with the kit, this glow-in-the-dark vinyl here, because it's super, super thick. It is actually Expressions brand, and it's $12.99 for a 12x12 sheet. But this stuff stays charged for 10 hours. That is pretty amazing. So it'd be pretty cool to create some nightlight stuff for the kids, not even necessarily Halloween, but nightlight stuff, some pictures on canvas and stuff that would glow in the dark, since those last for 10 hours. So I'm pretty pumped about this stuff. And like I said, the settings I did was that poster board, so I wanted to mention that now. So let's go ahead and keep going. So I'm just going to take my cup here, just kind of holding it like this. But what you want to do, the first thing you want to do before you apply vinyl on anything, like cups and stuff like this, you really want to put alcohol down first. Obviously not on wood or whatever, but you just want to make sure your surface is clean. So I just take a paper towel and some alcohol here, and you just want to clean that surface. So that way it's ready to go. Now what I can do is I'm going to figure out the center for this. And what I like to do is just pop down, just make sure it's where I want it. I like to get my center down. I'm going to zoom y'all in so y'all can see a little better. All right, there we go. So I've just got my center laying here. So once I got my center, then I start working out my sides here, just like that. So I'm just kind of using my fingers at first just to kind of get it where I want it. Trying to make sure nothing's buckling, just like that. Then at this point, you can take your little scraper tool. I'm using my littler one because I couldn't find my big one this morning. So all I'm going to do is just kind of make sure, and this has got that rough texture. So like I've showed you, it's kind of got these lines in it. So all I'm doing is just kind of working that down in those lines, just like that. I'm just going to make sure everything's good. So now we'll pull that off. Oop, almost ripped stuff off. So I'm just going to fix that. Going to lose an eye, so I'm just rubbing that in, just like that. All right, now if anything popped up while you were doing that, you could just carefully work that back down. All right, so just like that. Then when I get done, what I like to do is take my fingers here and just kind of really push it into the surface. So that really does help as well. So here's our first one. So it says more booze, please. And this is going to glow, and I'm going to show you that here in just a minute. So these are going to stack. So I'll show you that just a minute. So let's move on to our next one. So here's this one. This handle is going to go this way this time. So I'm going to go ahead and take my alcohol paper towel again. This one, let's go ahead and do, I've already lost one. I got to find it in just a second. This one is going to say, witches be trippin'. So once again, I'm going to make sure and find where my center is of this area. And I'm just going to pop it down just like that. So now I'm just going to, whoop, that's too far. Because my hat, I wasn't thinking. So see, with something like that, it's kind of hard to pick some of these pieces up. So I'm going to be careful with my hat not to get my hat down. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix something like that. So I've got those pieces pretty good. And I'll kind of rub them down with my fingers in just a minute. Pull this hat back up. All right, since that hat was going to go over, I'm just going to pull it back down closer to my font here, to my, the words, just like that. And then just rub these in. Now that's a little over, so I'm just going to pull that down. But that's how I'd fix something if I couldn't pull it back up, if that makes sense. And once again, I'm just pushing those in so you can see that there, witches be tripping, super cute. I lost this whenever I was weeding it and I wasn't paying attention, but I'm fine with it. Super cute. So like I said, you just really want to push those in. And once again, you can see that that has texture and it's working out really good. So there's that one. So we're going to move on to the next one. All right. So this one, the handle's going to go this way. Once again, take the alcohol paper towel. Make sure that's clean, and we're going to get our next one ready. All right. So this one right here is going to be Boo Crew. So once again, I'm going to try to find my center of this cup where I want this to be. So say I'm happy with it, something like this. Kind of slowly work these down. This one I kind of dropped down before I really kind of got it in the center, which I don't really like to do, but that's all right. So just kind of tacking those down. Make sure that eye stays in there. All right, just like that. So once I get that peeled, then once again, I just kind of take my fingers here and push these down. Just like that. There it is, super cute. This one is going to be in this direction. So I'm going to, once again, take my alcohol paper towel. And the alcohol lasted on this paper towel for all 4 cups. You know, I got it pretty moist, so there's that. Once again, we want to find our center of our cup. And then what I like to do, once again, is I kind of get that center going and then work out. All right, just like that. So then I'll go ahead and just I kind of got it tacked down basically. And then I'll go in and push these. If you keep working on it, you could possibly bend your vinyl or scrape it up with your little scraper if you kind of go crazy, but you can see how perfect that is on that curve and with this texture just like that. All right, so let me go ahead and show you really quick what this is going to look like. So this is going to be kind of like a little decor. Isn't that cute? So they're just going to stack on top of my cabinet, my counter, just like this, and kind of be slanted so you can kind of read each one. So that'll be cute. Like I said, I got those about 10 cents from a secondhand store. All right, so let's go ahead and do a bowl. So these bowls, once again, Walmart, 88 cents. Same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh my paper towel really quick. Just kind of flip it over. And you just want to make sure that surface is clean. All right, so for this one, we've got this pumpkin here for the back, so we're going to go ahead and pick that up. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out where I want these to go. So somewhere up here like this. So I'm just going to slowly, I just got the top tack down, and just slowly work myself around. I may need to peel this back up. And so you can see I'm kind of holding this and kind of working it at the same time. If something's not going right, you can always just kind of peel it back up a little bit and work it back down. All right, so something like that. Now I may end up with a few creases in here because of the shape. So let me peel that off. I think I accidentally peeled a piece of that. Let's pop that back down. All right. So now what I'm going to do, you've seen that I just got that wrinkle out. I'm just slowly going to work these with my finger, just working out any wrinkles that I possibly can. So I was able to get a couple of those. So I'm just basically taking out what I can. I like to do it with my fingers because if you use your tool, you're going to kind of scratch those up. So just like that, super cute. Once again, these are 88 cents at Walmart. What great way to make you some Halloween bowls. So now, Hocus Pocus, I'm trying to decide. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. So that way I don't have to worry about the way it's laying and kind of end up getting creases in it. And this is that metallic vinyl. And wipe down the front side of this bowl here. So I'm having it in the front. And now I'm going to go ahead and get this on here. So I want to take it up as high as I can to the top. So just like that, once again, try to go in the middle and then work my way out like so. I'll peel this off so I can rub it the rest of the way with my fingers. So you can see how cute that's going to be. All right, just like that. So the Pocus started right around the C mark here. So I'm just going to get this kind of tacked here. Get that top part going. And when it comes to the font, it really does help if you kind of get the top of it going first and then rub them down. So just like that. So we got a basic tack. I'll peel this off, make sure my little pieces are going to stay. I didn't really rub those yet. So just like that. All right, so there we go. So now I'll come back in and really rub these out so that way they're smooth. So you can see how smooth that is. Cute, cute, cute. All right, so you got Hocus Pocus on the front and these little pumpkins on the back. Isn't that cute? I love these. All right, so there's that one. This one's gonna be a spider. So this one, we're gonna do a spider on the inside. Let's try that first. So I'm going to wipe this out, and this may be like a candy dish or something like that. I mean, you could, because you're putting it in the sink anyways. I mean, I would say I wouldn't have an issue putting like a bowl of cereal or something in it either. All right, because you're gonna get them wet anyway. So the spider's gonna go down in this bowl like this. All right, so this is that glitter, that gold black glitter. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm off camera. Let me pull it back in so y'all can see. So this is that gold black glitter. I'm just gonna use my contact paper to pick this up for me. And you can see that I've got a few legs sticking out here and it don't cover the whole thing, but I'm not concerned about it. So I just basically need something to help me carry it. All right. So now I've got that cleaned out with alcohol. Bring this back in. All right. Now what I'm going to do is try to figure out exactly where I want this guy. And what I'm going to do is I'm kind of curling it like this as I'm going in. I'm going to drop it down. And I want to slowly work my legs and stuff out, one leg at a time. So I'm just working them out, one leg at a time. All right. So now I could go ahead and take my little scraper tool, kind of get those down, and then I'll rub it out the rest of the way with my hand. So look how cool that is. All right, just like that. And these would be awesome too. TJ Maxx always has super affordable, like bigger bowls that are white. I think they were $7.99. The big, huge glass ceramic ones. Those would be awesome. But look how cool that spider looks in there. Super cool, right down there at the bottom. Now on the outside, what we're gonna do is I need to take this one, that same metallic stuff. It's just going to say along came a spider on the outside here. Actually, I think I want this because see the spider? I want it to be on this side. So let me make sure that's clean. So I'm just going to flip that upside down, take my alcohol, and make sure the front of this is clean. And once again, these are all free designs in Cricut Design Space. And I'm going to share the link down below of all this stuff, and then you can just pick and choose whatever you want to keep. And just resize it to whatever you need to, just so it's easier to find. All right, so along came a spider, so you can see how I'm just kind of working from the top, going down. So I'm just gonna be nice and slow, working one letter at a time. There you go. I'm gonna peel that, and like I said, I do a basic tack, then I come back so that way I don't accidentally fold anything. You just kind of learn as you go along what kind of works better, and it just kind of really helps to not have those folds if you just kind of basically get a tack and then come run it with your finger. Look how cool that foil looks. Super cool. So you've got along came a spider and then a spider inside the bowl. Love the way this one came out. To put this hand in here, this is that glow in the dark stuff. It's super thick, so I'm gonna figure out whether it works or not. We're about to find out whether something, just because it's so thick. So I'm going to clean out my bowl here since it's going in here, making sure the whole bowl is wiped down with alcohol, just like that. Now, so this one right here, I don't think I'm going to need, because it's such a big piece, I don't need a contact paper to pick it up for me. And this stuff is just super thick. So what I'm going to do is just kind of hold it like this. And I'm going to start to figure out, so I'm probably going to start touching, let me figure out, I may touch the bottom first. So something about like this. Oop, pick my hand up. So as you can see, so I'm just kind of working it and going this way, just like that. Then I'll come up the sides and get my fingers, just like that. All right, so that worked out pretty good. So now we're gonna have this cool hand down here in the bottom. So let me shut the lights off really quick. We'll look at everything that glows in the dark. So hopefully you guys can see this pretty good. See how cool that looks? So that way we have your candies and you'll kind of have, so you want to leave no candy in it all day because this is going to work for 10 hours and it's going to last for a year is what it said. So 10 hours, lifetime a year. So as long as you have nothing in it all day long, and this actually is brighter than that, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's really like a glow stick. It's super, super. And now here's the bowl that I did earlier with the ghosts, and that's not coming in as clear as it should be. I wished it would, but the lighting's just not working with me here in the dark. So this one, and like I said, these are super bright like a glow stick. Really bright. So as long as these are in light, you have them in light, you don't have them put in a cupboard or anything like that. Then throw your candy in the evening, you're gonna have that hand glowing through. Super cool. Like I said, these were scrap pieces I threw on here, so I throw them away. And then on the coffee cups, on that boo crew, you can barely see that boo. It's actually, like I said, way brighter than that. But because of, let me try to drag y'all out a little bit and see if that don't help with the camera system. So hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better, but it actually glows way more than that. Like I said, like a glow stick. And then we have the last one here. Now, hopefully you guys can kind of see that little guy. Over it again really quick, all these super cute cups. So you got Boo Crew, super cute. And then we had more Boo Please. And I just love the way that these inside look. And then Witches Be Trippin', cute. And then we have Witch Better Have My Candy. And once again, you'll just kind of, I want them stacked up on my counter like this. So you guys can kind of see how that's going to be adorable. And then here's our bowls again. So we're going to have our candy bowl with the hand that glows. And that's exactly what it looks like in the dark. That bright and vibrant, just in the dark. And then we have that glittery gold black spider. I know it's kind of hard to tell down in the bottom. And then the Along Came the Spider in that metallic. Then we had Hocus Pocus in that same, it's kind of like a foil basically. And then the pumpkins on the back. Super cute. Once again, Walmart 88 cents. And the brand on these are Mainstay, just in case you're kind of wondering. So there is the, just in case you need like the barcode information as well, maybe hopefully that comes in pretty clear. So there's all the stuff that we created today. I hope you guys found it helpful in some sort of way. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.